Hello ma'am, good morning. I'm Troy Balancio, Group 2. This is Jose Rizal Life and Works. So, who is Jose Rizal? Jose Rizal full name is Jose Protasio Rizal Mercado y Alonzo Yolanda. He is born on June 19, 1861 at Calamba, Philippines. He died on December 30, 1896 in Manila. He is a patriot, physician, and a man of a letter who was an inspiration of the Philippine nationalist movement. So, Jose Rizal called the father of the Philippines, the Filipino, to start a revolution against the Spanish government to attain freedom and to gain control in our country. This is Rizal's most important works. His only two novels. First, Noli Me Tangere, 1897, and second, El Filibusterismo, 1891, which are Rizal's best-known works, become essential manuals for members of the Philippine independence movement. So, what is Noli Me Tangere? Noli Me Tangere was all about the description of the Spanish colonization here in the Philippines and how the Spanish treated the Filipinos badly. And 2, El Filibusterismo, topics of the great importance to the movement, namely clerical abuses against the Philippine people and the need for political reform.
Relevance. Most people wonder why it's important to study Rizal's life when all he did is write literature. It is through his writings that he revealed how cruel and abusive the Spaniards truly are in their treatment of the Filipino people. He also enlightened his fellow countrymen to take up arms and stand up for their right.
We still observe Rizal lives today. Every year on December 30th, Filipinos come together to commemorate Rizal Day, a national holiday that pays tribute to the life and works of Jose Rizal. On this day, we remember his selfless sacrifice and unwavering commitment to the Filipino people. And through the Rizal Law that requires all educational institutions to teach students about life, works, and writings of Dr. Jose Rizal as our national hero.
Why do we need to study and learn about the Rizal lives and works? We need to study sa buhay ni Rizal because mahalaga upang maunawan natin ang isang kasaysayan, kultura, at pambansang pagkakalanlan sa Pilipinas. Nagbibigay ito ng mahalagang mga insight sa mga hamon na kinakaharap sa ilalim ng colonial rule na paghahari ng nagtataguyod na isang makabayan. At nagbibigay ito na inspirasyon sa positibong pagbabago natin.
Hi, I'm John Vincent Kinalay and I am here to talk about why is it important to talk about Rizal's life. Studying Rizal's life, works, and his writing is the way to honor his sacrifice and gain insight to his upbringing, education, and resistance against Spanish colonization. Understanding his life helps us to appreciate his nationalism and encourage us to reflect on his legacy as a responsible citizen. Knowing Rizal is a social duty requiring us to seek relevant information about him and as he gave life for our country. He devoted himself to serving the people through his writing, remaining focused despite life's temptations. Learning about Rizal's experience deepens our love for our nation as he could live a comfortable life but chose to dedicate himself to his homeland, exemplified by his influence novel No Limitangere, which sparked outrage among leaders and Spanish friars.
Studying Rizal's life and works is crucial as they shape the nation's history and inspire future generations. His sacrifices and contributions serve as a reminder of courage and selflessness in pursuit of a better future. Studying his works provides insight to intellectual discourse and peaceful resistance.
Why is it important to study Rizal life? Because Jose Rizal's impact to the Philippines freedom make his life an essential subject for study. He made the decision to use his education and power of words to defend our nation. Learning the history of leaders like Rizal is needed to help us better understand the principles on which our nation was built.
Why is it important to study Rizal life? Importante ito sa pag-aaral sa buhay ni Rizal. Dahil importante because napanatili natin sa pambansang pamana niya o nagbibigay inspirasyon sa pagiging leadership at nagbibigay ng isang justice at isang mahalagang katarungan at paghahangat ng isang freedom. At pinapailalim din nito ang ating pag-unawa sa kasaysayan at kultura ng Pilipinas. Ang importante din sa pambansang pinagmamalaki at pagkakakilanlan natin na walang hanggan na mga aral sa katapangan at advocacy para sa katarungan at kalayaan. Ayun lang.
Hey guys, what's up? So, the importance and relevance of learning history are related to the benefits that history can provide for us as individuals, as a society. Some of the benefits are history can help us understand the present and the future by explaining the past. By learning about the historical events, processes, and factors that have shaped the world we live in, we can gain a better perspective on the current issues and challenges that we face, as well as the possible scenarios and outcomes that we can expect or influence. For example, history can help us understand why some countries are allies or enemies, why some regions are stable or unstable, why some problems are persistent or solvable, and how these situations can change over time. So, history can help us develop important skills and competencies that are useful for various fields and domains. By learning how to research, analyze, interpret, sympathize, and communicate historical information and evidence, we can enhance our abilities to think critically, creatively, logically, and also ethically. These abilities are essential for any academic discipline, as well as for any professional or personal endeavor. For example, history can help us learn how to compare and contrast different viewpoints, how to identify patterns and trends, how to make sound judgment and decisions, and how to express ourselves clearly and convincingly. So, history can help us learn from the experiences and examples of others who have lived before us. By learning about the actions and consequences of individuals and groups, the successes and failures of leaders and movements, the achievements and mistakes of nations and civilizations, and the lessons that they offer for us today, we can gain insights into the human condition and moral implications of human behavior. We can also find inspiration and motivation from the stories and legends that showcase the courage and perseverance, the creativity and innovation, the wisdom vision of people who have made a positive difference in the world. So, History can help us appreciate our own identity and culture, as well as respect the diversity and complexity of the other identities and cultures. By learning about our roots and heritage, our ancestors and relatives, our traditions and customs, and also our values and benefits, we can discover who we are, where we come from, what we have in common with others, or what makes us unique. We can also learn about the similarities and differences between ourselves and others, as well as the connections and interactions that we have with them. For example, history can help us understand how our identity and culture have been influenced by historical forces or events, how they have contributed to our challenge historical developments of outcomes, how they have been perceived or represented by others. History can help us enjoy the beauty and richness of human civilization. History can help us enjoy the beauty and the richness of human civilization. So, yan lang. Thank you, ma'am.